Hello everyone, it is time for another episode of the WOD vlog. It is Stabilization Tuesday, so we're doing a stabilization workout today. There's a little bit of equipment you're gonna need. You're gonna need a TheraBand, like the one here. Yellow is the easiest, red is medium, green is the hardest. You will need a medicine ball, like this one right here. The weight does not matter, we're using the medicine ball as an obstacle rather than a weight. You'll see why in a moment. And you will need a suspension trainer, which is really just a generalized term for what you might know as a TRX band. So our workout today is going to be formatted like a circuit. So you're going to have a certain amount of reps for each exercise. You'll go through each exercise or each station back to back to back. You will rest after you've completed all three, and then you'll repeat that again for a total of 3 to 4 circuits, 3 at minimum, 4 if you're feeling strong. So we'll go ahead and get right into the exercise demonstrations. So for our first exercise, we're going to be doing what I call bent over A-Scaption. The A refers to the arm that is not moving or not performing the scaption in the movement is going to be in the A position. I'm going to start with my arm that I'm performing scaption with straight in front of me. And what I'm going to do from here, keeping my shoulders nice and low, I'm going to pop up into scaption or the Y position, come slow and controlled back down. I'm going to keep that elbow straight in the back. Different people have different tendencies. I tend to, as I fatigue, this arm back here will slowly kind of creep down. So if you see that happening, just remember, pop it back up. It helps me if I think about flexing my tricep. That helps to remind me to keep my elbow straight. You're going to do this for 15 reps on each arm. So we've worked on stabilizing our shoulder and shoulder blade a little bit with the previous exercise. So now we're going to focus on the hips a bit. So you're going to need a medicine ball right here. But like I said, it doesn't really matter what the weight is, it just matters kind of what size it is. The bigger it is, the harder, because we're going to be moving our leg up and over the medicine ball. Like I said, we're using it as an obstacle more than a weight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the ball right next to my feet with my legs straight in front of me. And then I'm going to lie down and move into a glute bridge. So the ball's on my left side, so I'm going to start on my left leg. I'm going to straighten it out. You're going to want to remember to keep this hip engaged as much as possible. I have a tendency to drop my hip when I straighten that leg out. So you want to try to remember to cue yourself out of that. You're going to bring your leg up and over the medicine ball, set it down on the ground on the other side of the medicine ball. So that's 1 rep. And you're going to perform this for 15 reps on each leg. So for our third and final exercise of the circuit, you're going to need a suspension trainer. So what you're going to do is set the stirrup or the pad of the stirrup kind of on the top of your foot. And I kind of just like thread my leg through it until I get to about as far as I want in front of the anchor. So now I have the anchor behind me, stirrup on my foot. I'm going to hop out a little bit further. If you're not that great with balance, you might want to grab like a stick or something to help you balance. There's nothing wrong with that. And all you're going to do here is go into a lunge. So general best practices for a lunge are relevant here. So you want to try to keep your knee behind your toes, knees at 90 degrees, chest up, all that good stuff. So you come down, just kind of dab your knee on the ground. You don't want to actually weight your knee on the ground, just get low enough that you can feel the ground. Kind of like when we were doing lunge variations on our Monday WOD vlog this week. If you need, you can grab an ab mat and put it where your knee is going to be landing if you're worried about protecting your knee. I find it helps me if I keep both my hands in a fist around my chest. That helps my balance a little bit. Or if I keep them offset like so, as if I was running. So you're going to get 8 reps on each leg with this exercise, and then you'll be done with the circuit. So as far as how this might translate to the climbing wall, I'm going to try and give you guys some perspective on that real quick. This whole workout is focused primarily on stabilizing the rotator cuffs or the shoulders and the hips. Those are where most of our movement comes from. So all of your stability and power and strength originates and comes from the core, but our hips and shoulders are what connects our limbs to our core. So it's very important that those kingpins in the kinetic chain are stabilized. So if you can move these joints through a range of motion with great resistance in an unstable environment, you can definitely do a lot of good work on the climbing wall. So just in case you guys were curious about how all this translates and is relevant to the climbing wall, this workout will definitely make you a better rock climber, even though we're not doing any actual rock climbing. So that is it for our WOD vlog today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some value out of this workout. Even if you didn't do the workout, didn't get any gains, I hope you at least learned something from this workout today. If you guys enjoyed it, I would love for you to leave a comment. Let me know what you liked about it. If you didn't like it, leave a comment. Let me know what you didn't like about it. If you have any questions, you can email me at caveman@tylerrockstream.com or DM me at trg_fitness on Instagram. I would love to help you out in any way that I can. And with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow for our Hit It Hard Wednesday WOD.